The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Middle Tennessee leads Sam Houston at the break 28-14. Lady Raiders are 11 of 27 from the field, 40%, 2 of 7 from 3, 28%, 4 of 4 from the line. Sam Houston, 4 of 27 from the field for 14%, 0 for 7 from 3, and 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Rebounding, Middle Tennessee a 22-16 edge in the boards. Points in the paint, 14-6 in favor of the Lady Raiders. 7-0 edge in fast break points. Individually, leading scorer for Middle Tennessee is Tamia Scott with 9. Courtney Blakely has 7. We'll take a break, come back. Second half is next, right after this.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
If you're a small business owner, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I run a small business too. I understand the unique needs of local business owners and will make it easy for you to choose the right protection at the right price. Because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, Agent Deb Insel, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The golden anniversary of Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
About set for the third quarter. Middle Tennessee leads Sam Houston 28-14. Joe Fisher along with Kyle Turnham. You know, it wasn't pretty. When you play Sam Houston, it's probably not going to be a pretty game. But defensively, you hold somebody to 14 points, you've done some good things.
Well, I was going to say, when you look at a couple of different stats. Number one, Sam Houston only 5 offensive rebounds. They average 16.7, which is good for 7th in the NCAA. They also only got to the free throw line 8 times, and they are 3rd in the NCAA at 24 per game. So defensively, pretty solid stuff.
Sam Houston with the basketball as we open the third quarter of play, and the Bearcats moving right to left as you listen with their black jerseys and trunks with orange numerals and lettering. Ward with the basketball to Dunn. Dunn guarded by Gregory. Shot clock at 6. Dunn picks it up. Monson knocked it away, and it's kicked out of bounds by Inman. Give Emily Monson credit. She got a hand in there, and Inman couldn't hang on and kicked it out of bounds.
Well, and again, you're not worried about Sam Houston shooting the three, so there's really not a lot of space. And Sam Houston doesn't have a lot of movement in their offense to create space either.
Blakely, front court, she had a good first half with 7 points, and Cav's going to drive to the basket and laid it in. She's got 9. Largest lead for the Lady Raiders at 30-14.
Pretty simple process.
Yep.
Come off the ball screen. If you don't get stopped, get to the rim.
Top of the key, Inman. Cut off by Monson. Good defense by Emily. Little backdoor cut inside. Noss there, blocked it, took it right out of her hands. Just took it away. Blakely down court, kicks to the corner. Gregory back to Blakely. Cross court to Scott. Tamia looking inside. Boldareva was going to come out and set a screen. Now she will. Sets it for Scott. There's the little slip. Instead, the kick to the corner. Gregory's three is too strong. Rebound out of bounds off Boldareva. It will be Sam Houston's basketball.
Well, you talk about why is Sam Houston continuing to go inside and challenge Noss. Well, I can tell you why. Because they can't simulate Noss in their practices. So the shots that they normally get, they can't get tonight because we've got one of the premier shot blockers in the country.
7 blocked shots for Middle Tennessee in this game so far. There's the double team. And stolen away by Boldareva. Good defense, and then Tamia could not hang on and kicked it out of bounds. Trying just a little too quick, a little ahead of themselves right there.
I think Dunn got a hand on that
maybe
and knocked the ball loose, and it hit Tamia's knee and went flying out of bounds. I'm going to give credit to Dunn for that one.
Middle Tennessee 157-38 in their entire time in Conference USA. Had a 33-game conference winning streak until Saturday when that was snapped in Bowling Green. And that's a throw out of bounds. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged and threw it away.
Yeah, coming into this game, Sam Houston averaging 65.6 points per game, only 14 at the half, and still stuck on 14. Well below their season average.
Blakely front court for the Lady Raiders. Off the screen from Monson. Here comes the double team. Bounce pass to Boldareva. Now to Scott. Tamia. Top of the key. Kicks it to Monson. To the corner. Gregory. Wide open three by Jalen. In and out. No good. And the rebound for Sam Houston. That's the best look Jalen's had tonight. It wouldn't go. Penetration by Dunn. Puts it up. Wouldn't go. And the rebound taken away by Gregory from Middle Tennessee. Bounce pass to Blakely. Front court. Cab with a crossover. Leaves it to the wing. Tamia for three. Good.
Transition, penetrate, pitch, simple basketball, knock down the shot.
A dozen for Scott. Timeout, Sam Houston. 7:39 left in the third, and Rick Insel gives Cab a little high five and says that's the way to push the basketball. 33-14, Middle Tennessee's lead. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Tonight's second half is presented by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040, and online at www.gcpas.com.
Sam Houston, 4 of 29 from the floor, 14%, 0 of 7 from the three-point line. Just a woeful offensive performance by Sam Houston. And
6 of their points in the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we've held them well below what they normally shoot from the free throw line as well. So tells you a lot about our defensive effort.
Been very solid, leading 33-14 with 7:39 left in the opening half. Middle Tennessee 13 of 31 from the field. Out-rebounding Sam Houston 24-18. Outscoring the Bearcats in the paint 16-6. Outscoring them in fast breaks 10-0. Down court, the Bearcats, and that's going to be a turnover, and they're going to hand it right back to the Lady Raiders. It'll be Blakely to bring it up with 7:35 to go in the third. You've got Blakely, Monson, Scott, Boldereva, and Gregory. Tamia to the basket, banked it in with the right hand. Scott's got 14. You know, she might be the best athlete on the floor. It just looks like I don't think one-on-one that Sam Houston has anybody that can deal with Tamia Scott.
No, and I think you can say that a lot of nights.
A lot of nights, I agree. Sam Houston with the basketball, top of the key, just letting the traffic clear. Driving into the lane is Dunn, puts up the one-hander good off the glass. Whitney Dunn with the basket. First points of the second half for the Bearcats. 35-16, Lady Raider lead. Blakely with the dribble up top to Boldereva. Bounce pass to Gregory. Jalen drives right side of the lane, puts it up and in. Well, we've seen that play over and over again, Kyle, and it continues to work.
Well, it's just the Utah offense that they run where they get a constant, continuous ball screen offense, and it just turn it over, and it's going to get that shot for the most part every time.
6 for Gregory, 37-16, Lady Raider lead. And the ball's thrown away, turned over once again. Sam Houston just having trouble playing catch. They have players a little bit sped up trying to break to the basket, and the ball goes behind them. And another turnover. That's turnover, let's see. That's 12 on Sam Houston. And now Stanislava Kabiernik checks in. So Stacy in for the Lady Raiders. Her first appearance in quite a while. She's only played in 5 games this year. Blakely to the basket, throws one up, and Stacy got the rebound, and the foul's going to be called on Sam Houston.
It's going to be on Kone.
Yep. It's her second. First team foul, and that'll send Blakely to the line for 2 shots. Cabot, I think if you asked her, she would tell you as she makes the first free throw. She didn't play very well at Western Kentucky. Nice to see her bounce back here tonight. Makes both free throws. She's got 11. 39-16, Lady Raider lead. Blakely, they had her trapped on the sideline, let her out of it. Inman into the front court for the Bearcats to Kemp. Kemp, well, that should have been a walk on those. They are. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Blakely. She took 2 steps before she dribbled.
She may have walked twice.
Foul on Blakely is her first, team's first. 39-16, Middle Tennessee lead. 5:48 to go in quarter number 3. Inman thinking about the 3, guarded by Boldereva. Cut off on the drive, outside to Kemp. Kemp guarded by Gregory. Kemp back to Inman, top of the key. Launches the 3, good.
Well, she turned down the first one, and I looked down just to see what she normally shoots from 3, which is 23%. But on that one, she looked really smooth.
And Middle Tennessee turns it over on the inbounds. So Sam Houston's going to get the basketball. 39-19, Lady Raider lead. So right now you've got Blakely, Kebiernik, Boldareva, Scott, and Gregory on the court for the Lady Raiders. Rodayar drives to the basket, rejected by Tamia Scott. Offensive rebound picked up by Sam Houston. Back outside to Inman, they'll reset. Shot clock did not. It's at 20. Inman, boy, Blakely just kind of following Kone everywhere. Shot clock at 10. Inman drives on Kebiernik, spins in the lane, threw one up, and got bailed out with the foul.
It's going to be on Scott. Oh, I'm sorry.
They called it on Kebiernik.
Yeah.
Her first. I'm not a big fan of those foul calls when the player's clearly out of control and just kind of gets bailed out by that.
Yeah, it's a great choice of words. It is nothing but a bailout.
Inman at the line.
Well, and when the offense initiates the contact as well, I've always asked, where do you want the defense to go?
What am I supposed to do? Yeah.
I mean, the only thing really that you can do defensively there, I guess, is attempt to take a charge, which we all know is going to be called a block more often than not. So I'm not sure what the defense is supposed to do.
Inman missed the second free throw. Boldareva with a rebound. That is her 11th board of the night. Down court, Boldareva to Blakely, top of the key. Blakely working to the right side. Up top, Kebiernik. There's the lob into Boldareva. Spins to her left, goes up too strong. Kebiernik with a rebound, lost it out of bounds. It will go to Sam Houston. And timeout on the court with 4:45 left in quarter number 3. Middle Tennessee 39, Sam Houston 20. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you, 39-20. Middle Tennessee leads, 4:45 left in quarter number 3.
Yeah, the points in the paint numbers starting to add up a little bit more like we thought we would see in the first half. Right now, 20-8 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Points off turnovers. Middle has turned Sam Houston over 12 times and has turned that into an 11-4 advantage there. And then the fast break advantage is probably a little surprising as well, knowing how fast Sam Houston typically plays.
Yeah.
Middle with a 10-0 advantage in that category.
That's interesting. Both teams have 12 turnovers. The difference is Middle Tennessee has not let those turnovers lead to points. They've only given up 4 points off their turnovers.
Well, and most of our turnovers have been of the dead ball variety, which there are good ones and bad ones. And the live ball turnovers are the ones that absolutely break your back. That's the ones we had at Western Kentucky.
Exactly. On the court, Blakely, Gregory, Scott, Kebiernik, and Boldareva. Sam Houston with the basketball, front court, bounce into the lane, blocked by Boulder-Rava, loose ball going out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bearcats. This is another one of those schools, by the way, that says, I know we're Sam Houston State, but don't call us Sam Houston State. We are Sam Houston.
Well, I'm not going to complain about that because I want us to be called Middle Tennessee.
I understand. Sam Houston with the ball. Kemp, top of the key. Shot clock at 10. Kemp guarded by Gregory. Shot clock at 7. Kemp 35 feet away. Shot clock at 3. At 2. Kemp forces one up, just taken right out of her hands by Boulder-Rava, or by Kaviarnik, rather. Lead pass to Blakely with a lay-in good. Nice job of running the court. 13 for Courtney. 41-20 Lady Raider lead. That's going to be a foul on Kaviarnik. Just a little bit late getting there.
And Stacy did something that I haven't seen done in I don't know how long. She raised her hand after she fouled. That used to be the norm.
Nobody does that. That's right.
No.
That's right.
Well, nobody admits it anymore.
That's true. Drive by Inman, the foul on Kaviarnik. That's going to be quickly her third.
Yeah, she's too upright. She never broke down in a stance.
So she's quickly picked up 3 fouls. Savannah Davis is going to come in now, I think, for Tamia Scott. Rick Insel going to take a moment, Kyle, and talk to Tamia before she heads to the bench. Inman, who's only a 45% free throw shooter on the season, but she's 7 for 8 from the line tonight.
Well, again, she shot the ball and knocked down that 3 a while ago and looked really good doing so.
She's got 11 points. She is the only Sam Houston player in double figures.
I would think with their offense, I'd have to cut her loose from the three-point line a little bit more.
And she makes both free throws. She's got a dozen. 41-22, Middle Tennessee's lead. 3:48 left to play third quarter. Blakely, front court, cut off on the drive. Behind the back dribble, brings it out from the screen from Boulder-Rava. Now comes to Kaviarnik. There's the lob in to Nas, laid it up, missed it, got her own miss, had it stripped away. Loose ball, they'll go to the floor. Sam Houston will come away with it.
Nas has got to finish that.
The lob to the baseline, cut off by Boulder-Rava to Inman. Inman in the lane, put it up, blocked. Loose ball out of bounds, and it will go to Middle Tennessee. Yeah, that's a shot that Boulder-Rava needs to be able to knock down. 3:15 left in the third. Boulder-Rava 11 rebounds tonight, only 2 points. She's only attempted 4 shots.
All right, here comes 5 up. We should be going straight into Nas, and we'll get the high-low if they front, which they did.
Didn't go there. Instead to Blakely. Now Nas will come out, set a screen for Blakely. Blakely kicks to the corner. Kaviarnik for a 3. Good! Ho, ho, ho! That was a confident stroke right there. 44-22. Stacy knocks it down. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Ball almost thrown away. Saved. Reach in by Gregory. Could not quite get it. Ogayemi, awful shot.
Holy moly.
That went out of bounds. I don't even know how to describe that jump shot.
Well, we wouldn't be able to say
There's a little hitch in it. I don't quite know how to explain it.
That was more of a flame.
Yeah.
For lack of better terms.
Okay. Blakely inside off the glass, good. Blakely with 15. She's having a good night. And she was fouled. She'll go to the line. Foul was on Kone. Really good to see Cab have a night like this. 15 points, solid handle on the basketball, 3 assists, only 1 turnover. And at the line and knocked it down. She's got 16. 47-22, Middle Tennessee beginning to pull away. 2:13 left in the third. Double team, they get it to Kone, front court now to Kemp. Kemp lobs it inside Ogayemi, back outside now to Inman. Inman guarded by Savannah Davis. Inman thought about the three, passed it up. Drives left side of the lane. Contested one-hander's good. She's having a good night.
997 on the degree of difficult.
She's got 14 on an 8-point average. 47-24, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Sam Houston. You mentioned it earlier, Kyle. Sometimes, and I think maybe playing a team that plays this style can make you a little careless.
Yeah.
A little casual. There's the lob into Boulder Rava. She's fouled. She'll go to the line.
I'll say it this way. Sam Houston plays a style that they're not always where you expect defenses to be.
Right.
And when you are a well-coached team and you're playing teams that aren't where they're typically supposed to be, sometimes it throws you off. In fact, I'm trying to be very diplomatic about what I'm saying.
I understand.
But they take unorthodox paths. They guard in unorthodox places.
Right.
So it can throw you off a little bit.
Boulder Rava makes one of the two free throws. 48-24, Lady Raider lead. 90 seconds left in the half. Three is an air ball. Kabiernik had it for a moment. It's stripped away and taken back by Ogayami back outside to Kemp. Now to Inman. Shot clock did not reset. It's at 9. Inman, fall away, blocked by Boulder Rava. She's got about 100 blocks tonight. Blakely, down court. Oh, the step through by Cab, couldn't make it. Rebound, Sam Houston. Down court quickly to Inman. Back to recover is Gregory. Defensively, shot put up too strong. Rebound, Kabiernik. That was Gregory getting back to contest that shot.
And not fouling. Just get over there and wall and make her finish over the top. She didn't. Really nice play by Jalen.
48 seconds left in the quarter. Blakely. Kabiernik. Gregory. Gregory off the screen from Boulder Rava. Jalen's 17-footer. She's fouled from behind, and she went down, and Winston a little bit of pain, but she's going to go to the line.
That's going to be on Kone, and that'll be her fourth.
Jalen Gregory came in here needing 2 3-pointers
for
the all-time Middle Tennessee record.
And to illustrate a point, I remember when Eddie Fogler was at Vanderbilt. They were in the NCAA tournament. They're getting ready to go play Temple. Well, you remember Temple played that very unorthodox, quote-unquote, matchup zone.
Right.
And I remember specifically talking with Coach Fogler, and he says, we're not going to pay attention to what Temple does because they don't do anything the same way twice. So as opposed to trying to read them, we're just going to run our offense. And that's sort of what I'm getting at here is that you can't get keys from Sam Houston because they do it a different way every time.
Gregory makes the second free throw, 49-24, 25 seconds left. I covered that game in Seattle. I was there. John Chaney's really talented Temple team. 15 seconds left, and a foul is going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be on Ogayemi.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was that not Eddie Fogler's last game at Vanderbilt?
I believe you're probably right. I'm trying to remember. That was the team that, what did they go, 28-5, something like that, and went out there and lost to a very good Temple team. And
Mark Macon?
Yep. 6 seconds left. Blakely drives, is fouled on the floor. That's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be a Boulder Rava.
Yep. That's her fourth.
That's
correct?
her fourth. Yep. It is. Yep.
Boy, Noss has had a rough night.
Yeah, she has. She's pulled a lot of rebounds. She's blocked a lot of shots. She's going to come out of the game now, and Jada Granum will check in with 4.3 left in the third quarter. Rick Insel down having a conversation with one of the officials saying, I think you might have missed that one. Oh, and a steal by Blakely, and Cam will lay it in. Oh, my goodness. That's a nice way to finish the quarter. Blakely with 18. And Rick Insel is hot. He is going at it with one of the officials right now.
Yeah, he and Bill Arantz are having quite the conversation, and mostly coming from Coach Insel.
That's going to one-sided conversation. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming up. 51-24, Middle Tennessee in command. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you, Middle Tennessee in command, 51-24 over Sam Houston. And you hold a team to 24 through three quarters, you're obviously doing something right defensively. Well, when you hold the opponent to 17% from the field, got a pretty good chance, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, you're right. 7 of 40 from the floor, 1 out of 9 from the three-point line, and again, have done a really solid job of keeping them off the free throw line, which is difficult to do for a team like Sam Houston that plays downhill as much as they do. So all in all, just a fantastic defensive night for the Lady Raiders.
Let's look on the court now. Bouldereva on the bench with 4 fouls. So it's going to be Savannah Davis, Courtney Blakely, Stacy Kaviernik, Jada Granum, and Jalen Gregory. Blakely's had a nice night. She's got 18 points. Front court to Gregory off the screen. Jalen fires the three. It's back iron, no good, and goes over the backboard and out of bounds. It was right on line, but a little bit strong.
Yeah, she's now 0 for 6 from the three-point line tonight, and didn't have a very good day against Western Kentucky the other day either.
I have to wonder if the record is on her mind at all. You know, you're thinking about the chance to be the all-time leading three-point shooter. Gregory was fouled from behind, I believe. Let's see.
It's going to be on 24, I think.
Dunn,
right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. And Dunn is a little gimpy, and Gregory was hit from behind.
I was certainly going to hedge my bet on who the call was going to be on.
First on Dunn, first of the quarter. Davis inbounds to Blakely. Kaviernik, this is going to be the most minutes she's played all year long in a game. Granum with a handoff to Gregory off the screen. Jalen drives right side, puts it up, spins it, no good. Rebound, Granum put back good.
Nice job by Jada getting to the weak side on that drive, working early.
6 for Granum. A little backcourt trap here by Middle Tennessee. Just trying to disrupt Sam Houston, bring it up
she
court.
walked.
And she did. There's a good call. That is turnover, let's see.
Should be 16.
16, I believe, maybe 17. It is 16, yes. 13 on Middle Tennessee. The difference is the turnovers have not led to points for Sam Houston tonight. Blakely front court off the screen from Stacy to Granum. Jada with a handoff to Gregory, being hounded and fouled as she's shoved by Ogayemi. And that's going to be her 4th. Second team foul of the quarter.
And Jalen's almost spent as much time on the floor as she has on her feet.
I was just going to say. She is, if we were playing on a grass surface, she would have grass stains all over.
She'd be in about her 3rd tearaway jersey,
That's
too.
exactly right. Blakely for the Lady Raiders. Works off the screen from Grantham. Sends it cross court. Gregory, 3. Yes! Jalen Gregory for the 3. That ties the Middle Tennessee record. That is her 300th career three-pointer.
And what an incredible pass by Cab there. She drove to the right side about halfway down the lane and threw a hook pass over her head.
Dunn for a short jumper. That's good. She was wide open. Whitney Dunn with 5 points. Delay of game, was that what it was? It was the ball batted away, and so they called a delay of game on Kemp.
Yes, the ever-important delay of game call with a 30-point lead with 8:19 to go. That's a pivotal play
it's huge.
In the game.
It is huge. Full court pressure by Sam Houston. Gregory will trigger it in. Gets it into Blakely. Blakely leading the Lady Raiders with 18 points. Scott with 14. Gregory with 10. Handoff. Now to Savannah Davis. To Boulder-Rava. Off the left block. Works her way to the lane. Kicks it back outside. They go right back into Boulder-Rava. And a foul on a reach in. I believe that's going to be on Inman over the back.
Yep.
That's her second. I like that game. Inside, right back out, and then right back inside again. Just try to repost and reset.
Mm-hmm.
Davis lobs it into Blakely. Blakely bounces it to Gregory. Now to Boulder-Rava, playing with 4 fouls. Blakely left wing. Oh, boy, a lot of contact in the middle there. They almost hit heads, I thought. Gregory to the basket, lays it up and in.
Yeah, and those are the types of plays that Jalen Gregory has to make because she gets rushed out at because of her three-point ability. So her ability to put the ball on the floor and score is monumental.
58-26, Lady Raider lead. 7:27 left to play. Ward with a handoff. Kone. Kone to Dunn. Dunn dribbled right into Jalen Gregory, who tied her up. Possession error will keep it with the Bearcats.
That's what we mean by gap support. Don't worry about the pitch. Get the ball stopped.
And I see Matt Insel over there. He was pointing at his watch, which is an indication to the team on the floor to look at the shot clock because it's at 6. Tamia Scott back in, replacing Jalen Gregory.
Yeah, this could be one of those situations where you're switching all screens on the inbounds play.
There's the lob into Ward, who came wide open and laid it in. Whatever that was, that didn't work.
Well, we had 2 players that went with the same cutter, and that's got to be discussed before the action takes place.
58-28. Middle Tennessee's lead is 30. Boulder-Rava. Davis, left wing deep, works it left to right, drives right side of the lane, came wide open, laid it in. Well, they ran that Utah action again and just came over the right side and all by herself. 60-28, Lady Raider lead. Kind of the bounce-back game that Middle Tennessee was hoping for. Inman, a tough shot, no good. Boulder-Rava with a rebound, her 12th of the night. To Blakely. Cab drives left side of the lane to the basket, spun out, no good. Rebound, Sam Houston. Kone, cross-court pass. And the jumper is short. Rebound Boulder-Rava, lost it out of bounds. Nas had it, couldn't hang on. So Dunn will return along with Ogayemi.
Was that shot from Rodeller about 4 feet short?
Well,
give or take?
Yeah, give or take. Maybe not 4. Maybe 3.
Well, trying to illustrate a point.
Yeah. I don't want you exaggerating now. Come on.
No embellishment
here.
No,
not at all. Ogayemi drives, cut off by Boulder-Rava in the lane. Rodeer's partially blocked. Rebound is kicked outside once again,
well,
and they'll reset.
That one was 2 feet short.
That one was 2 feet short. It was. Shot clock did not reset. 6 minutes left to play. 10 on the shot clock. Kemp drives on Jada Harrison. Cut off and a whistle. I think they're going to get Jada for a foul.
Yeah.
her first team foul of the quarter. Savannah Davis will check out. Jalen Gregory back in. Jalen a few minutes ago with her three-pointer tied Courtney Whitson with her 300th career three-pointer. So her next one, and that's going to be a foul and a hold. That's going to be on Tamia Scott.
Yeah, they called a cylinder foul on that.
Now let's try it again. 20 on the shot clock. Lob in. Gregory was just face guarding the opponent. It comes up into the hands of Ward. Missed the shot. Loose ball. Harrison had it a moment. Offensive rebound. Sam Houston. Turnaround jumper. No good. Boulder Ray with the board. Her 13th. She's double teamed and gave it right back. And the shot put up no good. Offensive rebound. Shot no good. Rebound Boulder Ray. They finally clear the glass. Nas with 14 rebounds. Down court, Tamia Scott. Lost it, kicked it right out of bounds.
Well, it's officially a punt, pass, and kick contest.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're kind of limping into the finish line right now.
Sam Houston takes the most unbelievable shots from the unbelievable places.
The word unorthodox.
I mean, they just come from everywhere.
Yep. Savannah Davis went for the steal, got it, but lost it out of bounds. And applause from Rick Insel and Matt Insel over on the bench. Right now you've got Boulder Rava, Kabiernik, Gregory, Harrison, and Savannah Davis all on the court. Olga Yemi with a handoff to Kemp. 5:10 left to play. Just trying to get this one to the finish line and get home. Rodayar with the basketball to Ward. Ward drives in, stripped by Gregory.
Gap
Loose
support.
ball, there's Jalen again.
There we go, gap support.
To Harrison on the turnover. Harrison front court, guarded by Rodayar. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Rodayar. That's her first. Team's fourth. And the media timeout with 4:48 left to play. Middle Tennessee in command, 60-28. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Atlas Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. 4:48 left to play at the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee in control, leading by a score of 60-28. They have done it with solid defense all night long, holding Sam Houston to 9 of 49 from the field for 18% and taking advantage in a couple of categories, Kyle. Points in the paint, 32-10. Points off turnovers, 18-4.
Yeah, and again, this is a scoring offense from Sam Houston that comes in averaging 65.6 points per game, and they're sitting at 28 with 4:48 left to go. I don't care who you're playing.
Yep.
That's a heck of a defensive effort on our part.
Been very solid tonight, led by certainly a combination of players. Blakely, a nice night, 18 points, 4 assists, only 1 turnover, 3 steals. Boldareva has only scored 3 points tonight, but she has 14 rebounds and 7 blocked shots. And no telling how many others that were altered.
Yes,
in
without
that list.
question. Yeah, she just really hasn't gotten a lot of early touches and just really struggled demanding the ball. And then when she did get open, we struggled getting her the ball.
Okay, we got a whistle here. Middle Tennessee was about to inbound, and then the official blew the whistle. He goes over to the scorer's table now.
Well, we're pretty excited to try to get about 10 or 12 more stoppages in this game.
Careful what you ask for, partner. Gregory inbounds. Kabiernik, who's played over 11 minutes in this game tonight. Again, Alina Enrique not playing because of an injury. Monson got the start. Down low, Boldareva goes up, missed it. Rebound, Sam Houston. That's one where she kind of faded away instead of going toward the basket. Bearcats front court. Kone threw it away. Kemp saved it. Kemp drives on Gregory, throws a runner up there, missed everything. Loose ball. Kone had it for a moment, taken away by Jada Harrison. Now to Gregory, front court. Jalen. Oh, I thought she was going to step into a three. She didn't. To Harrison, who works it right to left, now back to the right. Jada. Boldareva, bounce pass. Gracie Dodgen into the game now. The redshirt sophomore from Sparta. Kabiernik to Gregory. Shot clock at 7. Jalen to the basket, high off the glass, too strong. Rebound, put back. Kabiernik couldn't finish. Jalen slow to get up. Lost a shoe in the process. She's coming down with one shoe on, and there's a foul by Dodgen. That's just as well because that gives Jalen a chance to retool here. Foul on Dodgen is her first. And Emily Monson will check in now for Kabiernik. Savannah Davis for Jalen Gregory. That might be all we'll see of Jalen tonight. We'll see with 3:38 left.
Yeah, I would expect that.
First free throw is good by Whitney Dunn. She's got 6 points. Transfer from Alabama State. Had 16 in a game earlier this year against Texas San Antonio.
I would stop the game again.
I'm telling Boldareva to tuck in the jersey.
Again, critical elements.
Hey, we've got to have order here. Come on, man. Free throw is no good.
No anarchy.
No. Harrison went for the loose ball. It's taken away by Sam Houston. Shot thrown up there, no good. Monson cleans the glass for the Lady Raiders. And Emily's going to bring it up. Hands it now to Harrison. Harrison guarded by Kemp. 3:23 left to play. Harrison works around a double team. Boy, a lot of contact. They're letting a lot of stuff go. Inside Monson, a little shot fake, and did she travel or was she fouled? I believe she was fouled. Thought she might have pumped the pivot foot a little bit there, but I believe they're going to call the foul instead.
Well, that's what I'm giggling about. You're talking about they're letting a lot of stuff go, but we got the shirts tucked in.
Very important.
Priorities.
So here's Monson. Her first career start tonight. She misses the free throw. That is, she's 8 for 11 from the line. Make it 9 for 12 as she knocks the second one down. 3 points for her tonight. 61-29. 3:05 left to play. Kemp off the screen. Throws a runner up there, an air ball. Offensive rebound, Kone. Back outside, Inman's going to launch one. It's short. That'll run to the corner, and Monson saves it into Boldareva. Now back out to Harrison, front court to Monson. 2:45 left to play. Middle Tennessee has dominated from the get-go in this game. Savannah Davis threw one up there and it went in. Just scooped it with the right hand off the glass.
Utah, 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 and more Utah.
Been very successful tonight.
Yes, it has.
63-29. Kone up top to Kemp. 2:18 left to play. Kemp hands it off to Inman. Inman back to Kemp. Kemp to Ogayemi. Ogayemi, 17-footer, back rim, no good. Got her own miss. Sends it back out to Inman. Inman drives left side of the lane. Throws it far side to Kone. Kone's runner is good. Fanta Kone with 4 points. Inside 2 minutes left to play. 63-31, Middle Tennessee leads. Harrison to Bouldereva. One dribble handoff to Savannah Davis. Open 16-footer by Savannah. In and out, no good. And a foul. I believe they're going to get Kemp running under Bouldereva. And they will. And I believe that'll send Nas to the line. 63-31, Middle Tennessee leading. This one, Kyle never really was in much down after the first couple of minutes.
No.
And Nas makes the first one. Only 4 points for her tonight, which is one of the surprises to me. She has a decided advantage in size inside. They have really not been able to take advantage of it at all. Missed the second free throw. Rebound, Sam Houston. 90 seconds left to play. Kone has it poked away by Jada Harrison, and Jada's going to be called for the foul. We just can't get through the last 90 seconds without a stoppage here or there. Jada Granham's going to check back in, replacing Bouldereva. In case you're wondering, the low for points this season by an opponent for Middle Tennessee, 35. That was Jacksonville State. We're sitting on 31 right now. Rodeo, turnaround jumper way off the mark. Offensive rebound. Ogayemi shot blocked, but a foul on Jada Granham. Her second. Everything we've heard, Kyle, that Elena Enrique is basically day to day with the injury. So whether she'll play Saturday, don't know. We may not know until right before the game Saturday. Ogayemi makes the first free throw. It is not a free throw routine that most people would try to mimic. Step to the left, take a jumper, and hit it.
No, I've never seen anything like that.
I haven't either. She made them both. She's got 5.
I've been to a basketball game or two in my life, and I've never seen anything like that.
64-33, 1:08 left to play. Savannah Davis with the dribble to Granham. Granham bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison off the screen from Granham. Drives to the basket, banked it up and in. Nice drive by Jada. Her first points of the night.
Jada's certainly got the strength to make that play.
Yeah, that was a nice, strong finish. 66-33, Middle Tennessee up with 45 seconds left to play. Kone inside, foul is going to be called on Gracie Dodgen. Her second. And that will give you another opportunity to see the free throw stylings of Deborah Ogayemi. First free throw, good. Can't argue with the results.
I'm trying to figure out if that's a walk. If she took that in a game, that's a walk, isn't it?
Well, does she move the right? No, she moves the left. Does she move the right?
Foot,
well, I don't know.
Right foot up. I don't think
made them both.
That's a tough one.
She's got 7.
You ever seen a walk called at the free throw line?
No. We've got 43 seconds left.
That's still early.
Full court pressure by Sam Houston. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Bearcats. Yeah, never say never, partner.
I was gonna say, you have
No.
to get me a straight jacket.
It could happen. Dodging inbounds to Davis. Savannah bounce pass to Harrison. 37 seconds left to play. Harrison being chased on the double team. Throws it to the corner, ends up in row 5 up by the pep band. Just a bit outside.
Coach Hensel just gives her that look where his mouth comes open.
Yeah. He's looking back. Where was that going? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
25 seconds left. The drive and the basket and one.
This game is not going to end.
No, it's not. Foul is going to be on Harrison. That is her third. And the basket is good. That was a nice drive by Kemp for the finish. Sydney Kemp with 4 points. And the chance for the three-point play, and she converts.
Please, Sam Houston, do not foul.
Let's get this over with. 25.5 seconds remaining. They are full court pressing. Davis, bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison sees the double team, picks it up, needs some help. Throws it front court to Grantham, who hands it off to Davis. 15 seconds left. Ought to be able to just dribble the time away.
Please.
Rick Insel would like to do that if Sam Houston will let you. Harrison with 6. With 5, they're going to dribble the time away, and that'll do it. As the clock expires, and Middle Tennessee dominates wire to wire as they defeat Sam Houston by a score of 66-38. With the win, the Lady Raiders now 13-6 and improved to 5-1 in Conference USA. Sam Houston falls to 8-9 overall, 1-6 in conference play. We'll take a break, come back with a postgame show. Middle Tennessee wins at 66-38. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
Earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness. Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we have you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Middle Tennessee dominates Sam Houston tonight from the Murphy Center as the Lady Raiders win it by a score of 66-38. In the process, Middle Tennessee now 13-6 on the season and 5-1 in Conference USA. So hopefully starting another conference winning streak. Sam Houston falls to 8-9. They are 1-6 in conference play. Key was defense. Middle Tennessee holds Sam Houston to 19% from the field for the game, 10% from three-point range, and really were never seriously threatened after getting off to a good start in the opening quarter. They took advantage of points off turnovers. They took advantage of points in the paint and had the ability to just sort of methodically pull away in this contest. Led in scoring, Blakely with 18 points tonight, Scott with 14, and Gregory with 12. Jalen tied the school record for career three-pointers. She made her 300th tonight, tying Courtney Whitson for that mark. But it's one of those, Kyle Turnham, as we continue here in the postgame show, one of those that you could kind of see from the beginning, from the outset, beginning to sort of methodically pull away. And Middle Tennessee was able to do that, never really seriously challenged tonight as they pulled away.
Yeah, I thought that defensively, obviously, we were very much in charge all night long. And, it was a difficult game to really have any rhythm with because of the style of play that Sam Houston exhibits. But when you can play defensively and put up the numbers that we did, it tells you a lot about our effort, our attention to detail, and otherwise defensively, because we really put up some fantastic numbers defensively.
Well, when you hold an opponent to 19% from the field, you've done something right, and that certainly was the case tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll visit with our player of the game and more in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
This is the Exit Realty postgame show brought to you by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Tim Page. The #1 producing Exit Realty office in the United States. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Middle Tennessee defeats Sam Houston 66-38 tonight in the Murphy Center. And fans tonight's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game is Emily Monson. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are built Ford tough. First career start.
Yes, sir.
Were you nervous?
I was just really excited. Once the game started, I was good, ready to go.
When did you know you were going to be in the starting lineup? When did you find out?
Coach Matt called me into his office on Monday, and he said, if I don't mess anything up, then I should.
No pressure there.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice. And I have to wonder, after the disappointment in Bowling Green, what was this week like as a team to sort of get yourselves back focused where you wanted to be?
We just had to be intentional with practice all 3 days this week. And in the end, like at WKU, we beat ourselves. So we just had to fix the things and do the things that we can control and get better at that so that won't happen again.
I think that playing a team like Sam Houston creates a lot of challenges because they play such an unorthodox style. And you talk constantly and work constantly on being detailed defensively, yet they're very difficult to be detailed against because they are so unorthodox. But I thought tonight that we were very much in tune on the defensive end. And while we had some rough sledding at times offensively because of the way they play defensively we were very much in sync and very much, I thought you did a great job early on of walling a couple of drives and got us off to a great start. We sort of let our defense fuel who we are and what we're about.
Yeah, we just focus on like communication and toughness on defense, and those things will take care of the rest if we communicate and are tough.
That's been an element over the last couple of weeks, really, that has grown, hasn't it? Because I know there was a real focus on that a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, big focus.
Talk about what that's like in practice, because that's, and Coach Insel has talked about that, how they have sort of geared toward keying on defense for practice now.
Yeah, communication is just a big part of that, and it doesn't matter if you're 1 or you're 15 on the team. Like, everybody has to communicate and do their part because that'll pull us all together for a team and we'll be able to get things done.
Well, you recognize, too, that, coaches always use this saying that toughness travels, defense travels. Your offense, regardless of how hard you work, is going to come and go. You're going to have a variety of offensive nights, whether it's shooting the ball, finishing, whatever the case may be, execution, rhythm, otherwise. But defense is something that's got to be a constant. It's got to be something that it wins on the road, it wins in the postseason. That's a big part of it. And I know that y'all use that word intentional a lot, whether you're talking about communication or whether you're talking about detailed discipline and otherwise. And, it's one thing for the coaching staff to say it, but it's the most important thing is what are the players saying in the locker room when the coaches walk out of there? They're right. We've got to get this part down.
Yes. Yeah, we just have to take it upon ourselves. If we want to fix things and make things better, then we got to do it ourselves and start it.
Let me ask you finally, when you're in a game like this that's kind of one-sided, you kind of get to the fourth quarter, how difficult is it to stay focused, to stay committed to what it is you're supposed to do and not get casual or lazy in some ways?
Well, we just have to take every moment to get better and stuff, and we have to finish the 40 minutes out. So we just focus on that, and we can't let up even if we're winning by 20 or 30. We just have to stay in it.
Coach would appreciate that answer. Thank you. Emily Monson, our player of the game. Great to have you with us. Congratulations on a nice night. We'll take a break, come back with more as Middle Tennessee wins at 66-38. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Middle Tennessee a winner tonight over Sam Houston, 66-38. Time to go inside the final numbers of today's game from Grandis and Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Grandis and Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com. Middle Tennessee tonight in their 66-38 win. 25 of 53 from the field, 47%. 5 of 13 from three-point range, 38%. 11 of 15 from the line for 73%. Sam Houston, 11 of 57 from the field tonight. That is 19.3%. 1 for 10 from three-point range for 10%, and 15 for 19 from the line. And Kyle, I don't care who you play or where you play or when you play, if you hold an opponent below 20%, you've done something awfully good.
You're absolutely right. And, you know, a lot of the big keys, we did a great job of keeping them off the free throw line, which is something that they excel at. They got 15 offensive rebounds, but only 9 second chance points. Again, a big part of what they do offensively. And, you know, hell, they're not a great three-point shooting team. They don't rely on that a lot, but still you hold them to 10% from the three-point line, so they got no supplement there either. And I just think defensively it would be really difficult to look at that performance and say, you know, that just wasn't what it needed to be. Because, again, they play such an unorthodox style. They take odd shots from odd places out of rhythm, and they sort of catch you off guard sometimes, and it's hard to be exactly where you're supposed to be when you're playing a team that's really not running a rhythmic offense like that.
Yeah, the Blue Raiders collected 40 rebounds tonight. Rebounds brought to you, each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, is America's most trusted remodeler. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit WindowWorldMurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider athletics. We're joined by head coach Rick Insell. Got to enjoy watching your team sort of methodically just sort of take care of business tonight.
Well, I'm pretty proud of our basketball team. we were able to coach over there all night and kind of get a lot of players in, and we accomplished some things that I wanted to accomplish tonight. I'm not talking about winning. I wanted to win. Sure. Don't get me wrong, but I accomplished some other things with some other players that I wanted to see, and I was very happy with what I saw.
Talk about that. You came in saying, and we saw Stacy play some tonight.
Well, that position came down between Stacy and Munson, and they've been battling each other all week. And we thought going in that Stacy had won it out, and so not Stacy, but Emily had won it out.
Uh-huh.
And so that we started Emily, and then I told Matt I wanted to see Stacy a little bit. After we got into that third quarter, I said, hey, I want to see Stacy. I want to see how she plays with the other kids. Thought she'd come in. I thought she did a great job. Thought both of them did a good job. But, she went and got some rebounds. She got a block shot down here. She hit a three over there. Just loosen up and play a little bit. Both of them had to be nervous. It's their first game. They played in a lot. I thought Davis is playing more like I want her to play now. She's getting up in there. She's hard-nosed, denying the basketball. We all know she can shoot, but right now she's learning to get over the top of those picks, and she's not letting her man. I'm pretty excited about that part of it. I'll just tell you right now. And then, Nas again got herself in foul trouble with 2 little cheap fouls.
Yeah.
And then missed 2 or 3 little cheap baskets down here. But, we're getting better. That's what I want to see.
Coach, I was just going to ask you why we didn't run Utah tonight. Have you ever seen an offense that, and I know you've run it for a long, long time, but as far as just the productivity of that offense in particular tonight, my goodness, it was really good.
We got you got all kinds of slashers. You start with Tamia, which is as good as anybody in the country, and you got Jalen Gregory, which is good. She's just old country basketball. Go put it in the basket. You got Cab, which has got lightning quick. You got Jada Harrison, which can go in there with her strength and put it against the glass. You got Savannah Davis, which is again stronger than you think, and jump out of the gym, a lot of basketball IQ. You just keep coming right down the line. Everybody we got now, we don't want to put Dodgen in it, Gracie in it. We'd rather have her in a situation where when they do give help, we got her out there to shoot the basketball. Yeah. But I thought the kids did a good job with that, and I thought we didn't get there. I got upset with Jada Grantham. I've talked all week about not moving, staying, and she comes in and moves, and, we took her out and got on her pretty hard. But we need her. We need her to come in, and she came in tonight. She got us some points. She got a few rebounds, and she was able to defend, but she's got to do some things that, your body language and all that counts. It counts right here in Lady Raider Clan. And she just didn't do a good job early. Now, late she did. She got back in there and did a pretty good job.
Talk about Blakely's game tonight, because I thought she had a very solid game, really kind of from the beginning.
When Blakely comes to play, she's as good as anybody in the country. It's all about Blakely, I'm telling you. And this is not in a negative overtone either. She's playing right now, and when she comes in like she did tonight, like she did yesterday, and like she did today, we're a pretty good basketball team. But if you come in and play like you did Saturday, we're not a good basketball team. And, that bunch tonight was just as aggressive on the ball and laterally as that bunch was Saturday. And she handled it. So, it's all about Cab. Cab's as good as Cab wants to be. I thought she made one bad play tonight, that last play when she went in there and got in there, and I thought she had shooters open. And that's what I told her. I called her over. I said, you did a good job dragging everybody inside on you, but you missed your shooters. You had 2 or 3 of them open on the outside. You had options. And she said, well, I something that the girl run into her. And I said, that's fine, but you still got to find those shooters.
Yeah. As coaches, we talk to players constantly about find a way to impact the game that doesn't necessarily show up in the scoring column. And I thought even though it was a unique night for Nas in terms of scoring, she certainly impacted the game. 15 rebounds and 7 blocks.
Oh, every time they penetrated, they're looking for Nas. They're looking for Nas. And that's what I told her over there coming out at halftime. I said, you have really done a good job except scoring. You haven't scored. But the big thing is you're playing every time that they come inside, you're able to alter the shots, and you've been getting rebounds. And when you do that, that's the thing what Western was doing the other day. They were dragging her out on the floor with those 5s, and it opened it up for those slashers, and that's how they ended up doing that. Now we got to come up with a better combination on that now. There's not anybody else in our conference could do what Western did as far as bringing those 5s out and shoot the ball.
Right. Yep. Sam Houston and the team, and Coach, you get in a situation where you're in command, you're in the fourth quarter, and just kind of trying to get to the house, and you've got different people in there. What does it mean to you to see them just sort of continue to methodically just keep doing the game plan, not get sloppy, not get disorganized, and just continue to take care of business?
Well, I'll be honest with you. When we get in a game like this right here, I'm not looking at the point spread.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at chemistry.
Yeah.
I want to see what I've got in there, who I've got in there, and I want to see some chemistry there. Let me tell you something. I was coaching just as hard when that last bunch was in there as I was in the first quarter. Those parents up there that send their daughters here to play for us, they don't want to see me sit out on my thumbs over there when their daughter goes in and like I don't care, and then they go to scoring. I'm going to be up scoring, up coaching, pointing out, bringing, and really telling them what I really want, and I expect them to do it because we're all a team. We've got 15 players over there, and I expect all 15 of those young ladies to do exactly what we want on the defensive end as far as strategy is concerned, and when we come down, I want them to execute the offense. A lot of people say, well, I can't believe that you're up coaching, and you're up 30 and you're still raising K. Well, yeah, you're right. I've done that for 50 years, so, it's like I told Diane and Chris, this is what you got when you got me,
Quick turnaround now. Got a noon game on Saturday. Not a lot of time to get ready.
Well, it's a quick turnaround for them, too.
Yeah.
They got to be concerned about the number one team in the conference. They better be thinking about Nos tonight. They got to be thinking about Blakely. Jalen Gregory, what we thinking about her. I feel good about when I'll go in and lay down and go to sleep. I know they're a good team, and they're going to come in, and the coaches do a good job, Brooke, and they do a great job.
Yeah.
But they got to come in here to the Glass House, and I think everybody in our conference and around knows a little bit about the Glass House.
That's right.
It's tough to play.
Coach, thank you. Appreciate it.
No, thank you, guys.
Nice
we
win.
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it very much. Coach Rick Insell with us after the win, 66-38 over Sam Houston. We'll come back, wrap up the stats and more right after this. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Middle Tennessee a winner tonight over Sam Houston, 66-38. Let's go ahead and continue and wrap up the final stats for tonight. A couple of the key stats: points off turnovers. Middle Tennessee 18-7 edge there. Points in the paint, expected that, 36-14. Maybe they, as you said, Kyle, they came from the drive. They came from the Utah plays over and over again. Nas really didn't have that much of an opportunity offensively tonight, but the other slashers to the basket got it done.
Yeah, and I think it speaks well to your team when you trust and execute your offense. And I think that was the big key going into tonight, because sometimes when you're running Utah, it can be an offense that takes some time to get that shot. But when you trust the offense, you know that it's coming. So on the first rotation, wasn't there. Rinse and repeat. Second rotation, maybe wasn't there. Rinse and repeat, get it on the third. And that's players that are trusting offense, that are executing offense. And I thought that, our efficiency in that regard was sky high all night.
Interesting stat, and I can't recall the last time we won this stat. Bench points. 15-6 in favor of the Lady Raiders tonight. And that was nice to see some players get some time. And Coach Insel talked about that. He wanted to see Stacy play some. He wanted to see Jada Grantham. He wanted to see Emily Monson play tonight.
Well, and I think that, what happened tonight, and certainly has been a part of this week, is that, as a player, when you're a sub, you don't know when that opportunity is going to present itself, whether through an injury, through foul situations, or otherwise. And, with Alina going down, then that elevated two people in that category. We had another position or two that, we were looking at potential changes that we didn't pull the trigger on, but got very, very close to doing so. So those players have to constantly prepare every single day, and that's one of the things that I think that players don't understand. Coaches watch everything their players do and everything that they do in terms of practice, in terms of film, you name it. And you've got to be ready when the opportunity presents itself because you never know when it's coming.
That's right. And individually led by Courtney Blakely tonight with 18 points, had a really solid game. 18 points, 4 assists, 3 steals, only 1 turnover in her 30 minutes of play. 14 points for Tamia Scott tonight, 12 points for Jalen Gregory. She tied the Middle Tennessee three-point career record. She made her 300th tonight, tying Courtney Whitson's 300. So she'll have a chance on Saturday, hopefully, to get that record broken and get that over with.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's going to break it on Saturday.
Got a pretty good shot at it.
I feel pretty good about that.
I know you do. Boulder Ava only 4 points tonight, but 15 rebounds and 7 block shots on the night.
And again, who knows how many bothers.
Altered, yeah, you're right. No question about that. Emily Monson, 3 points tonight. Savannah Davis with 4. Jada Harrison with 2. Jada Grantham with 6 points tonight and a couple of rebounds. Stacy Kabiernik, 3 points and 3 rebounds. She played 12 and a half minutes tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking about Jada Graham's shot right at halftime.
Yep.
On a shot, a three-point shot that was blocked, and ball was just sort of a 50-50 ball up in the air and had the presence of mind to grab it and turn around, knock it down. That was a big play because really at that point, neither team had any momentum to speak of.
Right.
And that seemed to give us a little bit of a kick going into halftime.
Well, the quick turnaround now because we play at noon on Saturday, Louisiana Tech coming in. That's a noon tip-off. It's a good team. It's a well-coached team. You heard Coach Insel talk about that, and it's one of those that you basically got about 24 hours to get ready.
Yeah, and I think that's just part of being mature. That's where you lean on your leaders in that locker room that, okay, this one's over with, win or lose, and you move on about business, but they know how to do this. I mean, that's where your experience comes into play. It's where your leadership comes into play. The people that don't know, that's when you expect your leaders to really step up and show them the way. So they'll be ready to play.
Good night.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right, good to see you as always, my friend.
Too, brother.
Thank you so much. Kyle Turnham with us here. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. Our next broadcast is Saturday from the Glass House here at Murphy Center. At 11:30 airtime, 12 noon is the tip-off as the Lady Raiders take on Louisiana Tech. Thanks to Connor back in the studio for all his work, and certainly most of all, thanks to you for being with us. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score, Middle Tennessee 66, Sam Houston 38. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the 50th season of Middle Tennessee State University women's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network.